Here's a picture from that year, the one we thought we'd disappear. Cracked smiles and borrowed clothes, living on highs and crushing lows. We built our castle out of sand, with shaky hearts and trembling hands. Watched the tide come rushing in, and just learned how to swim. So raise a glass a little cracked to every promise that we lacked, to every beautiful mistake, for goodness and for heaven's sake. Here's to the chaos and the tears, the best of our worst years. They call it a disaster, a total wreck, but it's our beautiful mess. So what the heck? Remember painting all the walls, ignoring all the warning calls. Spilled the blue right on the white, laughed until the morning light. That stain is still there on the floor, a little ghost of what came before. A perfect blot, a work of art, a brand new messy beating heart. So raise a glass a little cracked to every promise that we lack, to every beautiful mistake, for goodness and for heaven's sake. Here's to the chaos and the tears, the best of our worst years. They call it a disaster, a total wreck, but it's our beautiful mess. So what the heck? They wanted clean lines, perfect squares, polished silver, matching chairs. But we got tangled, chipped and bruised, and found a love we'd never lose. A toast to the mess we made, a toast to the price we paid. Yeah, a toast to the mess we made, the most beautiful mess we made. Yeah, the best thing we're doing, our glorious ruins. Long may our mess reign. Long may it There's a coffee ring beside the phone, a half-read book I left alone. The picture frame is slightly bent, a testament to time we've spent in this lovely cluttered space where everything is out of place. Just like us, a perfect pair of mismatched socks upon the stair. So here's a toast to all the plans that slip right through our clumsy hands. And here's to dreams we cast aside that taught us how to turn the tide. It isn't perfect, clean or new, but from the mess a garden grew. So let's drink to the life we've led, for all the things we did instead. The leaky faucet keeps the beat, a syncopated soft retreat. Tonight's we talked till 3:30 about who we were supposed to be. We never figured it all out, just learned to live with all the doubt, and found a comfort in the sound of happy accidents all around. So here's a toast to all the plans that slip right through our clumsy hands. And here's to dreams we cast aside that taught us how to turn the tide. It isn't perfect, clean or new, but from the mess a garden grew. So let's drink to the life we've led, for all the things we did instead. To the crooked frame, to the coffee stain, to the gentle rain that washes us clean again. A toast to the mess. Oh yes. The casserole was black as night, the fancy napkins weren't in sight. You dropped the wine, a crimson flood. I swore I saw a flash of blood. The dog was howling at the moon. Our perfect night was over soon, or so we thought with faces red, remembering the words we said. It was a 5-star gold-plated mess, a comedy of pure excess, the kind of failure you can't buy, no matter how hard you might try. And as our guest the smoke alarm. The thing we feared became the beat, the starting gun for the best bad night we'd ever won. We ordered pizza, sat on the floor, didn't need the silver anymore. Told stories of our other fails, the time we tried to build the rails for that old deck that still leans south. The words that fell out of my mouth, each disaster a new thread in the crazy quilt upon our bed. It was a 5-star gold-plated mess, a comedy of pure excess, the kind of failure you can't buy, no matter how hard you might try. And as our guests all laughed and cheered, the smoke alarm, the thing we feared became the beat, the starting gun for the best bad night we'd ever won. Perfection is a boring tale, a ship that's never known a gale. We'll take the storm, the wind, the strife. It's the seasoning of a well-lived life. A toast to the burn, to the lessons we learn, to the point of no return. Yeah, a toast to the mess, nothing more, nothing less.
We had a blueprint, clean and neat, a list of goals we had to meet. Each box was ticked, each line was drawn. We worked from dusk until the dawn, but the foundation had a flaw. We didn't read the fine print law, that life itself will intervene and smash apart the whole machine. One day collapse, for tearing up the tiny maps, for letting all the pieces fall, and having no real plan at all. Let's celebrate the great unknown, the seeds of chaos we have sown. It's not the dream we had in mind, but it's the best we'll ever find. The scattered parts upon the ground made a much more interesting sound than the quiet hum of the machine. A vibrant, messy, wild new scene. We started building something new, with broken bits and morning dew. No straight lines and no master plan, just I will if you think you can. So let's hear it for the beautiful collapse, for tearing up the tiny maps, for letting all the pieces fall, and having no real plan at all.
used to hide them, everyone. The battle's lost, the race is run. Without a prize, without a crown. The times I let myself fall down, I'd cover up the dents and scrapes, whips, careful smiles and clever shapes, pretending I was smooth and whole, and selling off my very soul. But these are my favorite scars, the ones I got beneath the stars, when I was reaching way too high and learning how to really fly. Each one's a map of where I've been, a testament to sin and skin. So I'll raise a glass to every line, because they're mine, all mine, all mine. This one's from a love that burned so bright it shattered into morning light. And this one's from a foolish word, the sharpest weapon ever heard. This faded mark is from a fall when I thought I would lose it all. But I got up a little sore and stronger than I was before. 'Cause these are my favorite scars, the ones I got beneath the stars, when I was reaching way too high and learning how to really fly. Each one's a map of where I've been, a testament to sin and skin. So I'll raise a glass to every line, because they're mine, all mine, all mine. They're not mistakes, they're silver threads that weave together in my head, a tapestry of wrong and right that shines with its own broken light. My favorite scars, yeah, my favorite scars. They don't make me weak, they make me a work of art. My favorite One, two, three, four. Who's that knocking at the door? Oh, it's just the life we chose, anything but comatose. The faucet's dripping out of
funny sound as we were leaving our old town. The map was just a coffee stain. We were driving headfirst into rain with a mixtape of our favorite songs, singing every single lyric wrong. We had no money, had no clue. All I had was me and you, and it was a symphony of wrong turns, a masterclass in bridges burned. We were chasing sunsets, going nowhere fast, hoping that the gas would last. We made a mess of everything, but all the stories we could bring back home with us, a souvenir of the best and most messed up year. We slept in the back of the car, woke up beneath the shooting star, ate cheap burgers, drank cheap beer, and faced down every single fear. We got lost somewhere in the plains and learned to dance between the rains. Found ourselves in a nowhere town and turned it completely upside down. It was a symphony of wrong turns, a masterclass in bridges burned. We were chasing sunsets, going nowhere fast, hoping that the gas would last. We made a mess of everything, but all the stories we could bring back home with us, a souvenir of the best and most messed up year. They say you find yourself out on the road. We just learned to share the load of being young and dumb and free, a perfect mess for all to see. A symphony of wrong turns, oh, the lessons that it burns into your soul, makes you whole. The wrong turn symphony. They gave us a canvas dark and white and told us do it clean and right. Stay in the lines, use muted tones, don't build with sticks and stones. We smiled and nodded, played along, knew in our hearts that it was wrong. We waited till they turned away, and then we really came to play. We spilled the pain, we made a scene, a chaotic, vibrant, crazy dream with clashing colors, bold and bright, a beautiful and blinding light. They call it chaos, call it sin, the glorious state our heart is in. So here's a toast to every splash that gave our world a vibrant crash. We used our hands, we used our feet, created our own messy the fire and pushed our passions ever higher. There's red for love and blue for tears and gold for all our wild years. There's not a single empty space in our chaotic happy place. We spilled the pain, we made a scene, a chaotic, vibrant, crazy dream with clashing colors, bold and bright, a beautiful and blinding light. They call it chaos, call it sin, the glorious state our heart is in. So here's a toast to every splash that gave our world a vibrant crash. Art isn't meant to be contained, it's meant to be broken, spilled and stained. And life is just the greatest art of all. Spill the pain, don't be ashamed. Spill the pain, let's make a beautiful mess. Spill the paint.
We meant to plan in perfect rows, the way a proper garden grows, with label stakes and careful string, a calm and cultivated thing. But seeds blew in upon the breeze and settled down among the trees. The weeds came up to say hello, and we just let the whole thing go. And oh, the wild, wonderful weeds that satisfied our deepest needs. They tangled with the roses fair and taught us not to even care about the order and the plan. We're just the keepers of this land, so let it grow, tangled and free, our beautiful anarchy. The neighbors stare, they shake their heads at our chaotic flower beds. They see the mess, the lack of grace. We see a wild and holy place. The bees don't care if it's a weed, they only know they've come to feed. And in the chaos there's a hum, the sound of what we have become. And oh, the wild, wonderful weeds that satisfied our deepest needs. They tangled with the roses fair and taught us not to even care about the order and the plan. We're just the keepers of this land, so let it grow, tangled and free, our beautiful anarchy. A perfect garden's like a cage, just another gilded stage. We'd rather have this patch of earth that knows the secret of rebirth. Let the weeds grow tall, let the petals fall, let the garden be wild and free like you and me.
Party's over, sun is up. There's lipstick on a coffee cup. The ghost of laughter fill the air, a silent witness to our prayer. We made a toast to yesterday and all the games we used to play. Now the confetti's on the floor and we can't stay here anymore. So here's one for the road, my friend, to the beautiful chaotic end, to the glorious mess we have to leave, with one last trick up our sleeve, a final smile, a final glass. This too shall pass. But what a way to go. The best damn disaster we'll ever know. We'll sweep the glass, we'll pack the bags, we'll fold our tattered, weary flags. Each stain and spill a memory of who we were when we were free. It's time to face the sober light and walk away from this good night. But we'll take the chaos in our hearts as we make our brand new starts. So here's one for the road, my friend, to the beautiful chaotic end, to the glorious mess we have to leave, with one last trick up our sleeve, a final smile, a final glass. This too shall pass. But what a way to go. The best damn disaster we'll ever know. They say that all good things must end, but the mess we made will transcend. It's written in the morning dust, a legacy of love and trust. One for the road, share the load. One for the road, the best
storm came through, the wind it blew. It took the roof and a wall or two. The perfect home we'd built with care was suddenly just open air. The neighbors said, "You'll have to sell. This house has been through living hell." We just looked at the mess and grinned and let the rebuilding begin. We've got mismatched shingles and a crooked door, but we love it even more. And when it was all shiny new and clean, the best damn house you've ever seen. It's got character, it's got a soul. The storm just made us finally whole. So let's toast the wind and the pouring rain that brought this beautiful pain. We patched the wall with salvaged wood and did the very best we could. The windows cracked, it makes a star when you look up from where you are. Each flaw is now a part of it, a place where memories can sit. This isn't wreckage, it's a shrine to your stubborn heart and mind. We've got mismatched shingles and a crooked door, but we love it even more than when it was all shiny new and clean. The best damn house you've ever seen. It's got character, it's got a soul. The storm just made us finally whole. So let's toast the wind and the pouring rain that brought this beautiful pain. Some people run from any storm. We just learned how to keep us warm and build a better, stronger place with laughter, love, and saving grace. To the crooked door and so much more. To the house that stood, it's all good. Our crooked door.
My guitar's never quite in tune beneath the pale and patient moon, and your sweet voice, it sometimes cracks on the high notes it attacks. The melody with wild abandon, a ship that no one thought to land on. The proper shore, the safe harbor, just a beautiful, sweet arbor sound. And we're singing our perfectly wrong song, where all the wrong notes still belong. It's not the version on the radio, it's better, don't you know? It's the soundtrack to the mess we've made, a serenade that's unafraid to be a little sharp, a little flat. There's nothing more beautiful than that. We forget the words to the second verse, for better or for even worse. We just make up our own new lines about the sun and how it shines a little brighter after rain, a little comfort after pain. The rhythm stumbles, skips a beat, but oh, the harmony is sweet. And we're singing our perfectly wrong song, where all the wrong notes still belong. It's not the version on the radio, it's better, don't you know? It's the soundtrack to the mess we've made, a serenade that's unafraid to be a little sharp, a little flat. There's nothing more beautiful than that. Perfection is a lonely sound, the quietest hum to be found. We'll take the noise, the joyful clash of cymbals that were meant to crash our perfectly wrong song. Sing it all night long. Our perfectly wrong song, where we belong.
Found a shoebox yesterday, tucked in the attic, put away, full of ghosts from '99. Looking messy, looking fine. There's you with hair up in a mess, me in that awful party dress. The focus is all wrong, it's blurred, the best night that has ever occurred. And these blurry Polaroids don't lie, they just show a different kind of eye, one that cared more for the feel than getting something sharp and real. A toast to every faded face captured in this chaotic grace, a monument to who we were, a beautiful and happy blur. Here's the one from that crazy trip, with your busted bloody lip, from falling laughing in the street.
mess up the whole scheme. You took the planner from the wall and let it gracefully fall into the trash. A perfect throw, and now we've got nowhere to go, but everywhere and all at once, for the first time in so many months. So here's a toast to playing hooky, from the life that tried to book me, solid scheduled and secure. This beautiful detour is the cure. We turned the phones off, locked the door, and danced across the kitchen floor. We ran outside in sudden rain and washed away the stress and strain. We ate ice cream for breakfast just because, ignoring all the man-made laws of what is right and what is wrong, and found where we truly belong, into the trash. A perfect throw, and now we've got nowhere to go, but everywhere and all at once, for the first time in so many months. So here's a toast to playing hooky, from the life that tried to book me, solid scheduled and secure. This beautiful detour is the cure. Let's play hooky for the rest of our lives. Who cares if the world outside survives without us for a day or two? I only need to be with you on this beautiful detour. I was a piece from a different box, full of sharp edges and hard knocks. You were a smooth and gentle shape, a calm and beautiful landscape. The world said we would never fit, that we should just give up and quit. Our jagged lines would never meet, our story would be bittersweet. But we are the puzzle that makes no sense, a beautiful chaotic evidence that love's not about a perfect fit, but taking a chance and committing to it. Our edges meet a crazy line, your jagged heart right next to mine, and the picture that we've made is strange and new. And a toast to me, and a toast to you. They tried to smooth my edges down, the talk of all the gossip town. They tried to make you sharp and fast, a love like ours was not to last. But every time they pushed and pulled, the rules of nature overruled. We held on tighter than before, and closed and locked and barred the door. 'Cause we are the puzzle that makes no sense, a beautiful chaotic evidence that love's not about a perfect fit, but taking a chance and committing to it. Our edges meet a crazy line, your jagged heart right next to mine, and the picture that we've made is strange and new. And a toast to me, and a toast to you. A puzzle that makes no sense,
but it's home. A puzzle that makes no sense, and we're never gonna be alone in our beautiful, senseless home.
We fell from a high, high shelf. I broke myself, you broke yourself, and all the pieces on the floor said we couldn't be us anymore. We gathered up the shattered parts, our broken wills, our broken hearts, and thought this is a bitter end. There's nothing left to even mend. But you found a pot of liquid gold, a story waiting to be told. You said, let's not just fix the cracks, let's make the beauty that it lacks. So we'll fill the cracks with gold, make us brave. Of a beautiful golden heart. The lines of gold, they twist and gleam, a roadmap of a broken dream that we rebuild with patient hands in these chaotic promised lands. It's stronger now where it was weak. The silent language that we speak is in the shimmer and the shine. Your golden cracks right next to mine. So we'll fill the cracks with gold, make us braver and more bold than we ever were before the fall. After all is said and done, we'll have it all. Here's a toast to being shattered, to the only thing that ever mattered. Not the breaking, but the art of a beautiful golden heart. Shine on, you crazy golden thing. Shine on and let the chorus sing of the beauty in the break. For goodness sake,
face. There's a feather boa on the fan, the remnants of a brilliant plan to have a quiet night at home within our perfect little dome. But we are the glitter storm, the break from the established norm. We are the chaos and the fun, the party that is never done. So let's sweep the mess into a pile and leave it there for a long while. A monument to this good time, a toast to our perfect Someone drew a face on the fruit, someone's left a single boot. The music's soft but in our ears, a ringing sound that calms the fears that we are getting old and tame, that we have lost our burning flame. Last night was proof, it's burning bright, a wild and glittering good night. 'Cause we are the glitter storm, the break from the established norm. We are the chaos and the fun, the party that is never done. So let's sweep the mess into a pile and leave it there for a long while. A monument to this good time, a toast to our perfect crime. They can have the quiet need affairs, their polished tables, matching chairs. We'll take the glitter and the glue, the happy, messy, tried and true. The glitter storm, keeping us warm. The glitter storm, a new day is born. From the beautiful glittering storm.
Our ship set sail on a sunny day. We thought we knew the perfect way to navigate the sea of life, avoiding trouble, toil and strife. The sails were white, the deck was clean, the calmest vessel ever seen. But the sky turned dark, the winds they blew, and we met the side of us we never knew. We're a shipwreck of two, but we're still afloat, the most unseaworthy perfect boat, with patched up sails and a heart of oak. A beautiful, chaotic joke. The tide can rise, the storms can rage. We'll just turn another messy page, so let's toast the waves
captain, my dear. We lost the map in a hurricane and learned to navigate by pain and joy and trust and pure dumb luck. The times we thought that we were stuck, we'd find a way to right the keel and make our broken compass feel like it was pointing home again, come hell or high water, my friend. We're a shipwreck of two, but we're still afloat, the most unseaworthy perfect boat with patched up sails and a heart of oak. A beautiful, chaotic joke. The tide can rise, the storms can rage. We'll just turn another messy page. So let's toast the waves that brought us here. My love, my captain, my dear. We'd rather face the salty spray. As long as I am here with you, there's nothing we can't crash on through. Oh!